Hello, this is Titanosaurus Productions, and welcome back to Cancelled Kaiju Film Friday, the show where I have to start uploading videos earlier in the day because I take so long to actually upload the video. I mean, I like watch a whole movie in the time, like way more than a movie in the time that it takes me to upload this. Like, I upload this really late at night, and it becomes Saturday already by the time everyone watches it. But I'm gonna do it anyway. This is a movie a lot of Kaiju fans probably would have wanted to see. I've read the stuff here, and it seems like something I really want to see. And the Bagan designs are by far the best that I've seen. But anyway, let's get into this. You can read all about it in the Big Book of Japanese Giant Monster Movies, The Lost Films, by John LeMay, which you can buy on Amazon. I saw it on there and I was like, oh, I gotta get this, and so I did. And that's how I get all the information for these episodes. Anyway, here we go. Mothra vs. Bagan, 1990. Intended release date, December 1990. Screenplay by Kazuki Omori. Proposed director, Kazuki Omori. Proposed special effects director, Koichi Kawakita. I'm sorry if I mispronounce any of these names. Like usual, I'm bad at pronouncing them. Proposed cast and characters, Masako Tezuka. Journalist, Kenji Ando. The documentary producer, Takuya Fujito. Cameraman, Fukasawa. Director of Global Environmental Organization, Joji Minamiaki. Villain, Miki Segusa. Megumi Odaka. Shobijin, or I should say that Miki Segusa is played by Megumi Odaka. The Shobijin are played by pop duo Wink, which are Sachiko Suzuki and Shoko Aida. Proposed monsters, Mothra and Bagan. Oh, and let's not forget the Godzilla cameo at the ending. I probably shouldn't have said that, but it doesn't matter. Story. At the same time that global warming frees the legendary monster Bagan from his icy prison, a documentary crew in Borneo discovers a giant egg, and with it 2 tiny fairies. When the fairies are kidnapped by Joji, a greedy member of the crew. Here we go with the greediness again. Every Mothra movie has to have a greedy side plot, don't they? Journalist Masako and her producer Ando chase him across Asia to rescue the girls. Also on their trail is the recently hatched Mothra, who comes into combat with Bagan after transforming into her adult form. Though Masako and Ando rescue the fairies from Joji, Mothra is unable to overcome Bagan until a second egg hatches a larva, which comes to her aid. The adult Mothra and Bagan perish in the battle, while the larva returns the fairies to Borneo. Also, side note, none of this movie takes place in Japan, from what I believe. And it takes place in a bunch of other places, which I think is really cool. It's a nice break from the normal cities, and we get to see a lot more wilderness and wildlife and stuff. But not just that, like, probably pagodas here and there. But I could go like 30 minutes looking through all these different Bagan designs, because all of them look so cool. Like, there's this one, which I'll probably put up right now, that just makes him look like Satan. It's straight up Satan right here. He's the devil incarnate. It's just something that Bagan is a monster that nearly every Kaiju fan knows, but he doesn't exist. Well, he does exist in the video games, Super Godzilla, but I feel like and Godzilla movie studio tour, but still, he really needs to be in a movie at some point. If the Monsterverse could do that, that would be great, but if they can't, well, I hope Toho can get on making something with Bagan right away. Well, that's all for this video. Goodbye. And be sure to tune in next week to see Godzilla take on some of the greatest aliens of all time in Godzilla vs. the Mysterians.